Hey YouTubers, it's Jennifer Tardy here, your career success coach, and you are back for another video on the Black Career Success channel. Now, what is our topic today? Our topic is how to respond to a rejection letter. We all know that receiving rejection letters is not a good feeling. And what is our first indication? You got it. Our first indication is once you read the email, however your correspondence comes in, you look at the email and you say, okay, I didn't get the job, and you move on. For some people, moving on means that you're not going to apply to any other job opportunities because now you're discouraged. To other people, it means, you know what, I'm going to keep up the good fight. But to very few people, they use a tool that I'm going to tell you within this video. So make sure that you stick around all the way through to the end so you can get the entire pieces of advice for yourself. Okay, so how to respond to a rejection letter. First thing that you need to hear is that you do need to respond. So you will reply to the rejection letter, and your first thing is say, thank you for getting back to me. I appreciate the time that you took to interview me. Thank you for getting back to me. Okay, so you thank them because most organizations, you may not even receive a rejection letter. Can you believe it? So you'll just be waiting through to infinity to even understand how you did in the hiring process. Now, the second thing that you want to say is, I'd like to know more about why I did not get this offer. Can we hop on the phone? Okay? Now, I know you're saying, why would I want to know more? Why would I even want to talk to these people? These people did not hire me for this position. Okay? And by you saying, can I hop on the phone with you really quickly to get a little more detail, you're also going to give yourself the ability to ask any clarifying questions that you may have. So you're not trying to hop on the phone to get them to change their mind or anything like that. You're just trying to get some more clarity. And I'll get back to that in a second. And then the third thing that you want to do is ask, would you mind if we stayed in touch? So here's what the email is going to look like in its entirety. You're going to say, hey, I appreciate you all, or the company's name, taking the time out to interview me on and state the date. And then say, thank you for getting back to me on this email. And hey, would you mind if we hopped on the phone for a couple of minutes so I could learn just a little more about why I didn't get this job? Because it's going to help me in the future as I'm continuing my job search. And if you find that you don't have the opportunity to do it, then feel free just to let me know. And I'd love to stay in touch with you if possible. The end. Okay? So it's as simple as that. Now, the biggest nugget in this video is hearing the feedback. And odds are, especially if it's a good recruiter or a hiring manager, they'll either respond to you with the feedback, and I would just take the feedback that they give you in response, or they'll say, sure, let's hop on a call together. And so when you hop on the call, you have to find the courage to hear their feedback. Do not try to fight it. If there's something that you could potentially clarify, you could, but it's not really worth it because odds are by the time they've rejected you from that position, they've already extended the offer and someone else has probably already accepted the offer. If not, they've already made the decision to continue in the hiring process. So there's really no need to fight or to try and refute the feedback that they give you. So when they give you the feedback, hear it. Hear the feedback that they're sharing with you. If you have clarifying questions, ask those clarifying questions. But you will never know where you stumbled here for certain. Now, you can make assumptions, but you'll never know for certain where you stumbled here. And you can take that information that you're learning and apply it to the future when you're applying for a job. Now, let's say that you hear the feedback and it has nothing to do with you. then all of the assumptions that you probably would have made about where you went wrong goes completely out of the window. Because I've mentioned in a different video that sometimes you can actually not get a job for reasons outside of who you are. Maybe somebody within the organization, they decided to move into that position. Maybe the position went away. A myriad of things could have happened, but you'll never know until you ask that interviewer or that recruiter for feedback. And most of the time, it's not going to come to you voluntarily. And if that feedback comes to you voluntarily, it's probably extremely high level. And I'll tell you in a future video why most recruiters and hiring managers will not put in writing why you did not get the job offer. So I hope that this information helps. As always, if you like what you heard in this video, subscribe to the channel. I have so many other videos that are here for you. And as always, you can find us on blackcareersuccess.com, where there are lots of videos and tutorials and even a class you can take. So again, Jennifer Tardy, your Black Career Success Coach. I'll see you in the next one.